Hello, Erin.
Hi, Kelly. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
So anybody that's watching, I'm Kelly. This is Erin. We're Access
Hello.
Consciousness Certified Facilitators, and we are having a little bit of a conversation about potency today. We have chosen to create some calls, a 3-call series regarding potency. And Erin, I don't know about you, but for me, potency has always had a little bit of a mystical energy. I've never really kind of gotten what potency was for me until the last couple of weeks. So what's potency to you?
Thank you, Kelly. And I want to add, not only are we doing the call series, but we are doing our symphony sessions. So
Good
there's
point.
this space of, so this is an invitation to, if you can start to perceive the energy that Kelly and I are even playing with, like that we're exploring, the invitation. And this is going to look different for each person. Potency for me with the Certified Facilitators training dynamically changed. And it was something that I wasn't able to attain for myself, even months ago. It is something very vulnerable to me, and yet something that's more tangible than ever. Potency is being willing to acknowledge the gratitude for so many people in my life at the same time, saying it might not be a contribution anymore. It might not be a conversation I want to keep having. It might not be a space I want to keep sharing, and be willing to acknowledge that I created my life and what else is actually possible now. Like, I actually turned red and I want to cry, and who does that belong to? So this is really up. 4 million women just marched around the world. Right. And yet what is actually the conversation beyond the march?
Yeah.
So what is potency to you, Kelly?
Okay, so I did a post on Facebook maybe a couple of weeks ago. I have always misidentified potency as this, thunderstorm, that crazy, feisty energy. And so many people have said to me recently, "Oh, you're so potent." And I was like, what? I couldn't get my head around it. I couldn't receive it. The two didn't correlate for me. There was no congruence there. And I was at Lisa Murray's writing retreat, and as things do, stuff just went click, 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 click into place. And I was like, oh my God, potency. I've totally misidentified what potency is. The space of, in the center of a hurricane, it's totally silent, but it's potent. I think I put the example of a tiger just sitting there watching. That's super potent. The tiger's not out there, rip-roaring into anything. The ocean, you see the ocean and the waves crashing, but the ocean, when it's totally calm, is still the same molecules. That's potency. And when I started to go, that, because I'd bought the fact that I had to be this, volcano erupting to be potent. And that's just not really me. I can do that and I can be that, but it takes a lot of energy for my body. My body doesn't really enjoy it. But then when I started to get that me being the space that I be, I don't want to use the word power. I prefer the word potency, but just that really space, I guess. And being that invitation and influence as well, just by, you can be super potent just stepping into a room. You don't have to say anything, but your energy changes the energy of the room and the people in it if they're willing to receive it. So when I just went, had that aha moment, I was like, potency. Okay, yeah, I am potent. And what else is possible from here?
You are potent. And I want to acknowledge that you and I actually really haven't even conversated much. It's been more of this energy acknowledgement.
Yeah.
And at CF, you even invited me to coffee. And I was at the last few classes, especially at Certified Facilitator, I was in such an awareness of how much I facilitate so many people with my body, and you've shared the same. And I think people in Access, it's like, how much are we facilitating everybody, and how aware are we?
Yeah.
And but you were one of the first people I actually just randomly asked, are you willing to have my back? Like, I'd always said, you're amazing, I love you, anything you want to create. But it was actually an awareness to add something to that. Like, Kelly, I don't know why I want to say this to you, but would you ever just be willing to have my back out there? And it was really cool to acknowledge. And now we're creating.
Yeah, right. And I think we maybe shared, I don't know, 4 sentences at CF. But
yeah,
there was so much energetic going on. It was like, okay, this is
And so anybody watching this, to acknowledge the potency, the kindness, the invitation for the greatness of your kindness, the kindness of your greatness, the kindness of your potency, the potency of your kindness, and just playing with these words and playing with these energies, like that also is like, because there is an energy we be. Like when Gary first met me, he's like, are you kind? And I was like, no. And that's the energy of people I'm starting to say, okay, whatever that is, I'd like to create with it. And we have no definition. No, it's all totally out of control, context, linearity.
Yeah.
And what else is possible? And yet the expansion, it's like, I'm running out of words, Kelly. Like, what else are we going to add to this?
I know, right?
And that's the invitation of a session. And for you to be in Australia and me to be in Alaska and playing with the energies of the earth.
Yeah.
And we are going to use words in this telecall.
Yeah, I know.
Like facilitation.
I know. How does it get any better than that?
I know
that there will be a lot of energetic facilitation going on too. So with the calls, we start on January 31, 7 a.m. Queensland time. I can't remember what that is. Pacific?
It's noon Alaska, so it's 1 o'clock Pacific.
Okay, cool. So
1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the United States.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We will put out the Facebook event anyway. So we're going to be looking at 3 calls over 3 weeks. We're going to be looking at the potency of kindness, the potency of pleasure, and the potency of magic. And we've got words, those words, kindness, pleasure, magic. What do they conjure up for everybody? I mean, obviously different things for everybody, but I would really love to have a conversation around those topics to see what else is possible and what energies we can bring into that.
Yeah. These energies are not just in relationship, they're in friendship, they're in business, they're in money, they're in bed, they're with yourself, they're with the kindness of our bodies.
Absolutely.
You and I have both been sharing just the awareness, and when we're not facilitating everybody with our bodies, oh my gosh, like not only so receiving that and the receiving and the receiving.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So what else is possible, everyone? If you'd like to join Kelly Early and I, like growing off of this. So
we both got like really huge smiles. I just know.
Yeah, and I'm bright red. I'm not even in Australia. So how does it get even better than that? I'm in dark Alaska. So thanks for putting up with my lighting. And truly, this is about creating out of the story and the victimization and
the trauma and drama, and actually stepping into being that potency that you truly be. You be that.
Exactly.
It's innate in everybody. What if people were willing to choose that space, whatever that looks like for them? It could be the crashing tornado. It could be the, still deep ocean. Whatever that looks like, what could we change on the planet if we were truly willing to step up and turn it up?
Yeah, with ease, joy, glory, fun,
Absolutely.
Mischief, humor.
Yeah. How does it get? Cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. We hope you join us. January 31st is our first call. Are we offering them separately?
Let's play with it. Who knows?
Let's play with it. So yeah, what does everyone want? Do you want to join us for all three? Do you want to join us separately?
Oh, I think all three would be fun. But hey, that's just my interesting point of view.
Mine as well. Yeah. Because truly it's time to have new conversations.
Yeah.
So everything not allowing that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kelly.
All right. See you, honey.
Right.
See you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.